So we're just approaching 6:30. The Proteas women have just qualified for the second consecutive World Cup final. So it's good news here in South Africa. Great news at Drakensbergen. Coming towards the end of day 2, and I'm absolutely delighted to be welcoming Keeran Ramdan from the Real Estate Services, a manager for Standard Bank. Welcome, sir. Where have you travelled in from the last 24 hours?
Afternoon, Peter. Come from Johannesburg. So we from the real estate services in Johannesburg at the head office in Simmons Street.
Oh, the Simmons Street. Well, used to live work around the corner there back in many decades ago. It's a real pleasure to meet you. And tell me, banking clearly has been one of those industries or sectors that GIS is such a fundamental tool for, in terms of clients, where they are, how much they owe, how much they save, and I guess where some of the gaps are in terms of your infrastructure, whether it be ATMs and branches aren't even a thing anymore, right? I mean, they seem to be disappearing. Maybe that's part of it as well, in terms of saying we no longer need branches in and around these areas. Tell us a bit about your operations, the work that you do.
Thank you for that. So we actually manage the footprint for Standard Bank. So in terms of the ATMs and the branches, as you said, branches you would have seen in the news, they are reducing, but we're not closing per se. We're actually reducing because you see there's a lot of people now migrating to the digital platform, so tapping your card, doing online payments and so forth. So we're trying to cater for that market. You'll find our branches are reducing in size, which means yes, we'll close one branch but open up a smaller one somewhere else.
So like smaller satellites and so forth.
Gotcha. We call them kiosks in our space. It's to serve a market still and still have presence, but not necessarily having the big footprint as well. In our space as well. So what we look at is where our customers transact, where do they reside, because obviously we have that information, understanding origin and destination as we call it. So where do you stay, where do you transact and so forth, and understanding the gaps. So how do you service those customers as well? Not only from a customer base, understanding our footprint nationally. So we manage the entire South Africa nationally. So we manage all the branches, all the ATMs. It's a big portfolio, but it's very exciting. We basically just give input in terms of what should how can I put it? What we should represent to the customers.
Sort of optimizing your operations, making sure that your coverage is at least covering what you need to do. Have you come down with colleagues?
Yes, I have.
And are they GIS fundies? Are they managers? What's their sort of background?
Both are managers. Actually got more experience than me, so I'm relatively new in the department. I have worked on spatial stuff, not from an Esri perspective. We've only moved to Esri in the last few years, so now that I've joined there, I'm getting more familiar with it, but I do have some understanding of that. My other colleagues have been in the GIS environment for
the fundies, the fundies and the geeks.
For their entire careers, so they understand this thing inside out, yeah.
Are there certain apps or things that you have been using that you found really useful in terms of this Esri platform?
Well, based on what I've attended today, really excited. I do a lot of dashboards on the Power BI perspective. Excel, I was actually called a fundi in Excel. When I attended the data science and the technical workshops that we've had today, looking at how we add the spatial component into Excel and into Power BI and keeping things real time, it's phenomenal. It's something that we have been looking at. The buzzword now I see is digital twins. It's throughout this entire conference I've been hearing digital twins. It's a journey that we're also looking at. We actually looking at how do we get a digital twin of a physical branch based on performance of that branch, foot flow in there and so forth. If we have to reduce, how does it impact it using the digital twin platform?
Fantastic. So you would have enjoyed, again, previous conversation, we talked about Danny Spillman's presentation, the Starbucks model. That was would that resonated with you in terms of how powerful that was?
I didn't attend that one, so I was in the because
see.
there's so many workshops. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
But this is your first time here, right? So give me 2 or 3 things that have really blown you away today.
Sure. I didn't expect the way it was presented. You guys go all out. The content is also mind blowing. Relevance of it as well. You can see how how it's adaptable in your own workspace. So yeah, it's can't wait for tomorrow. Put it that way.
Well,
So, yeah.
Most importantly, thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me and sharing some of your perspectives, and all the best to the Standard Bank team.
Perfect.
And most importantly, travel safely back up to Josie.
No, will do.
Josie, my Josie.
Good.
Look after yourself, Keeran. Thanks for your time.
Same. Thank you.